Hiya crafty folks, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and I have a haul video today from a company that I've actually never purchased from before, so I'm excited to open this up and try it out. This is from Erin Lee Creative. Now, she does have a massive sale going on right now. I think she's not entirely sure how many sorts of products she's going to be able to carry in the shop moving forward, so I do think that she's trying to clear out everything she has, and then she's going to reevaluate. So I don't know that all of these products will be available. In fact, I know some of them are already sold out. But in the video description box below, I will try and link the names of all the products, and I'll link them if I can. Otherwise, just take a look at what she has left. I do believe that she's doing like a massive kind of clearinghouse situation thing. So if you're interested in any of her products, whether it's these or other ones still left in the shop, I would recommend jumping on it, because I don't know how long she will have them. And like I said, I don't know that she knows the plan moving forward exactly on what she's going to be carrying, or if the shop will stay open, or I guess I don't know. I don't know that she knows, but I wanted to help her clear her shelves. So again, I apologize if some of the stuff that I'm showing you isn't available, but I know I like to see what other people get, and I know you'll be seeing these products kind of in action in my future videos, so I wanted to share this little haul with you real quick. Okay, so to start, I have this, let's see, what is it called? Take Care. So it's got a bunch of really nice kind of scripty sentiments and the coordinating dies. So I love, sometimes there's no words, wishing you comfort, take care with sympathy. These are just a really nice font, and I feel like it's a really good size too. It's not too big, not too small, and it does have the coordinating dies. So again, this one is called Take Care Stamp and Die Set. Okay, now this one, this is called I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but I will try and link it below. I don't know if it'll let me create links if it's already sold out in the shop. I will do my best. But this is word dies and the shadow layer dies. So you can see there's thanks, hello, hi, love, and I think this says you. So love you, hi, thanks, and hello. And they're pretty decent size here. This shadow layer of the thanks is about nearly 4 inches. So this is a decent size sentiment. Now, obviously, these are a little fiddly, but that's okay. I like that look. You can use these on their own or use them with their shadow layer. Okay, now this is definitely something I was excited about. Dropping my ruler, guys. I'm dropping it. She has some embossing folders. So 3D embossing folders. They look to be a nice thickness. I like when they're not super fat, because I tend to struggle with those in creating the right sandwich. I have a manual die cutting machine. I have a Spellbinders Platinum 6. And sometimes I struggle with the really fat ones. So I appreciate that this is not super thick. And this is a gorgeous sunflower. I don't think she's got the names. Like I said, I will do my best to mention everything below. This one is, I think, a hibiscus, maybe? I don't know. I'm rubbish at flower names. And then this one is a really cool Art Deco one. I remember that from the name. And you can see it's got these cool arches with all these fine details. So maybe I'll run these through, hang around to the end, and I'll crack these open and run some paper through them so we can delight at the beauty that is 3D paper embossing. So I will do that at the end, so stay tuned on that. Okay, then this one, these are super cute. I don't know, they're kind of like flowy, hippie-ish font. I don't know what. This is Aloha. I'm trying to read them backwards. I know what they said when I bought them. I could see on the website what they were, but I'm struggling a little bit to read them right now. I think one of them was like only good vibes, or this one, good vibes only. And then, oh, better days ahead, or better days coming, maybe. This was the one I like that a lot, because I think we all need some better days to come. So these are fun. You know, they're not huge, but they're decent size, and they're not super delicate. So they should be pretty easy to work with. I have a few more things here. This I just thought was fun. This is obviously like a Happy New Year sort of thing, but I just liked the size and the font of these numbers. So if I want to customize a card real quick, maybe even one I already have on hand, and I want to customize it for a specific birthday for someone, I feel like this is a really good size stamp. Again, I'll measure this here. The one is 1 inch. So 1 inch tall by about, I don't know, a little over 1/4 inch wide on this one. So this is a good size. And then it's got first, it's got TH, RD, ND, it's got the pound sign, and then this Happy New Year. So you can customize again based on the year. Nice versatile set. Okay, and then I have this stencil. This is actually a layered tie-dye stencil. So I don't know how many layers are in it. I think there might be 3 in here. Yeah, it looks like 3 layers. So it creates a cool tie-dye design. You can kind of see it through here. So that's really fun. And this appears to be, 6 by 6. It says it right in my face. Okay, and then I have a few more dies here. This says, "You are sweet." And I like this because they're connected. You know, I don't like trying to like place the words back in the exact same spot they were and where they're intended. I like when they're all connected. So this isn't huge. It's still a little bit, I don't know, it's probably a little bit delicate, but not crazy delicate. And I like when the words are connected. And then this one, oh, I love this one. Yes, Queen. Super fun. I love this, and I love this size. So this one is obviously a little bit thicker, and it's not scripty like this one. It's got these fun little flowy letters. So it says yes, Queen. So it's got a bunch of S's. So YASSS, Queen. Love that. And then finally, I have this one. Again, I'm not sure what it's called, but it makes this cool mountain scene. So I do think it's probably going to cut the entire circle out. So it's going to make like a freestanding sort of situation here. But what I was thinking is I could find the same size circle and make it like maybe like a freestanding shaker or something. I thought that would be really cool. So that is my haul. Stay tuned a second and I will crack open those embossing folders and see what it looks like. Okay, I ran these through. I did have to trial and error a little bit. Usually, don't mind my plates, are in rough shape. Usually when I do 3D embossing folders, especially like the 𝗤𝘄𝑗 ones, I'm usually able to do this kind of thinner platform base with this secondary base on the newer one. Or if it were the older plates, it would just be like the one main base and then one of the clear cutting plates, right? So this is what I would usually do for the 𝗤𝘄𝑗. But this was a bit tight, so maybe these are just marginally thicker than the 𝗤𝘄𝑗. So what I did was I removed this one and this, and I did just the adapter plate and this, and it was a little bit too light, so I added this shim, and then obviously I use 120-pound accent opaque to give you some perspective on the width of my paper, and that seemed to work pretty well. I did that on this one, so could have maybe been just a touch more pressure, maybe add like one more paper shim in there, but overall it did a good job. You can see here this gorgeous floral design. So if you have a Spellbinders Platinum 6, this, the shim, and the adapter plate and a decent size thickness of your cardstock should work well with these 3D embossing folders from Erin Lee. Now look at this one. This one might be my favorite. This is so cool. This is a little bit different. I really want to see this. Oh, almost like the debossed side. It's really fun. But I did spritz them with water. I don't have any cracking that I can see. I don't tend to have a lot of cracking with my embossing usually, unless it's kind of dependent on the design. If it's something with like a bunch of like rainbow loops, then I feel like those are really dramatic and those tend to cut into the paper. But for the most part, I don't usually have an issue. And then this one, this really pretty, I'll show you the back side. of this sunflower design. So that is the 3 embossing folders. Guys, I'll link whatever I can. Jump on it because I don't know where she's going as a company. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm excited to have these goodies in my crafty stash for future cards, so stay tuned. If you want to know when I'm going to be dropping a new video, be sure to hit that notification bell. And thanks so much for spending time with me. I'll catch you next time.